Commitment or committed is the words that UNC loves to hear. We're going to talk about it on 94 Feet of UNC.
Gordy to Black. The time, 18. Shot, Jordan! Michael Jordan!
Swicker with the defense and the rebound. That's a good effort by Swicker.
Stackhouse streaking in on Park. Reverse dunk is good, and he gets fouled by Park. Oh my goodness, what a dunk by Stackhouse.
I think that he brought him back so quickly, but you know what? They're down east. It's fair to say, you can't teach that. You can't teach that. You can't teach that high-rising ability. Three. And Green rips down the rebound in traffic. 4-on-1. Great job. What a terrific job in transition. I mean, you could.
The glass no good. Rebound followed by hand throw. Good! Carolina.
Inside 30 overall. Love, top of the key.
Allen without this over. Carolina. The Tar Heels have won the national championship.
And that is it. There is a new team in college basketball. North Carolina takes the title. Hampton, any final. North Carolina is the 2009 national champion. And this year, the confetti is going to fall to North Carolina. They're not going to be denied this time.
What's up, everybody? It is Monday, September 30th. You are tuned in to the 94 Feet of UNC podcast. I am your host, Linzel Graham. I got a big special guest in the building with me today. Of course, you all know that, before we get into introducing her and everything or whatever, please make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on my YouTube channel at 94 Feet of UNC. And also follow me on my socials, on Twitter, on Instagram at 94 Feet of UNC. I appreciate all the love and support from everybody. So let's get them subscribers up. Let's keep it coming or whatever. Also, 94 Feet of UNC podcast merchandise is coming soon. But in order to find out about the free giveaways and the contest and things like that I'm going to be doing for all of you fans out there, you got to be tuned in. You got to tap in with me. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit me up on my socials. You know what I'm saying? So my special guest in the building today, it's been a long time coming, but I got to hear y'all. I got to hear. Miss Nyla Brooks is in the building. Nyla, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on the show. How you doing?
I'm here. It's grind. I'm in grind mode right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm on cloud nine. I'm feeling good. I kind of want to start doing the two-step around here. Like it's just I'm feeling real good, man. I appreciate you stopping by the Zell Dome to chop it up with me. Listen, come on in. Because I tell this to all my guests, come on in, kick your shoes off. I can get you something to drink if you want something, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to extend my hospitality to you. We're not going to be here for a long time, but we're going to be here for a good time. We're going to chop it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like this is home away from home, you know what I mean? So yeah, for sure. So, but listen, let's just jump right into it. Like, tell everybody what happened here. Like, introduce yourself to everybody first. Let's do that.
Well, I'm Nyla Brooks. I like people call me Nine Buckets. That's my Instagram. Go follow me up there. I'm a senior this year. I committed to North Carolina maybe a few weeks ago. I'm excited to come. Like, it's been a crazy recruiting process. Like, I've been going through a lot, but I found home, and that's all that matters right now. So I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, that's a fact. And listen, we are thrilled to have you. We can't wait till you get on campus. We can't wait to see what you put on the court for the Lady Tar Heels. We know you're gonna bring it 1,000%. We happy you home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. So everybody is here with open arms to welcome you home for sure. So we just can't wait till you get here. So listen, walk us through the whole recruitment process and how all of this came about.
So I've been getting recruited from UNC for a little while now. I committed to Tennessee. I think my sophomore year, like it was really early. Um, the coach got fired, but in the mix of all of that, before I committed to Tennessee, Coach Joanne, she just got promoted to associate assistant head coach job. I mean, yeah, coach job. So shout out to Coach. That's a big position right there. So yeah,
Sure.
we've been talking a lot. I visited there before I committed to Tennessee, and it was a great experience. Met players, they open arms. I knew a few of them. They were all cool. Like they were just telling me great things about UNC. But I decided to commit to Tennessee, dream school and stuff like that. But the coach, unfortunately, got fired. They was the one knocking on the door first. So I was like, oh yeah, this is what I like to see right here. Like they showing love, they want me. So I'm like, okay, cool, because UNC was on top of my list as well before I committed to Tennessee. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna give everybody a fair chance. And UNC just stood out the most, to be honest. Like the coaching staff, I got very, very close with all the coaching staff. I got very close with the head coach. I met a lot of the teammates, the players on the team. They were all cool. Talked to them, they text me, when I go on a visit, they text me afterwards, just checking up on me. Even when I committed, everybody was excited. So, that was just, a plus. And then my family came down there. They enjoyed it. So that was like a big plus. I'm a big family person. So yeah, that's how it all laid out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I tell everybody, like if they don't know, UNC is a family. Like
Yeah.
it's we are all different colors, different races, whatever you want to call it. But in the end, because of this university, we are one big family. Like
Yeah.
and that's what the university has always been based off of. Just family, like family first, morals, values, integrity, dignity. Like that defines UNC basically as a whole. And
Yeah.
I mean, we treat everybody the same. And it's kind of like some of the legends have even told me that they got this whole brotherhood thing a few miles down the road or whatever. But that's something that they started a few years ago. It's good for a marketing strategy, but a brotherhood is nothing compared to a family. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you made the right decision. Like I said, we glad that you home. I mean, and we really can't wait to see what you're gonna do on the court. You got another big commitment that's gonna be right there with you. I
Yep.
had the chance, of course, to speak to her, to Leah Henderson, of course. So like I'm just excited. I can't wait to see what the both of y'all bring to this team next year. Like it's gonna be
Yep.
incredible. Me and my wife, we definitely gonna make sure we get to the games or whatever. So you might
Oh
see
yeah.
me in the stands, you know what I'm saying? Pointing
Yeah.
at you like that's you.
Yep. I most
Yeah,
definitely, the support is, big, big, big in UNC. So yeah, I appreciate it for sure. And it's gonna be crazy this next year I'm coming in, man. We gonna ball out, get buckets, and just y'all gonna see a lot. Y'all gonna see a lot
yeah,
coming from us. We're gonna work hard, put in the work, and we just, try to get to that championship like we always been chasing since, UNC been on the list. So yeah.
yeah. Absolutely. Listen, I see you out there on socials or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like putting in that word, like, yo,
Oh yeah.
come on, let's come on over here with us. Let's get this chip. Like I see you out there, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you for sure.
I
That's how
appreciate
you
it for the
do it.
quality. Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, that's how it's supposed to be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we do the same thing. Like y'all might not see it like that, but we do the same thing. Like we that's the first thing I always say. Like, listen, come on home. Like I've been looking at some of the other recruits and things like that. I when I see them in that Carolina Argyle blue and I see them pictures, first thing I post, come on home. Like
Yep.
going to make it happen. Like you know that there's only one. So
Right.
just go ahead and make it happen. But I get it. Everybody got to do what they got to do or whatever.
Yep.
So it is what it is. So um let me ask you this. What is it that what players, I'll say, does Nyla Brooks like look up to?
That's a great question. Well, my number one player always been Kevin Durant. He from Maryland. Watching everybody, like hearing everybody talk about him. In the area. I was raised in Maryland since I was a little baby, so just hearing that growing up in a basketball household, just hearing that around everybody, that just made me, I could really do something with this basketball thing. So I just started looking at a lot of his film. We play similar, to be honest. Like his one dribble pull up, hesitation, pull up three. Like the way he gets his spots is ridiculous. Like no, I feel like he's one of the best scorers and in the game. So I just feel like Kevin Durant, he very versatile. He can dribble, shoot, do whatever, get to the basket, do whatever. So I feel like I do this similar to some of the similar same things as he does, and I think he's like I say, he's a great player. And Breanna Stewart as well on the WNBA. She's a great player as well. I recently went to her camp. I went to the first camp that she had in New York, and it was great. I watched her work out, literally some of the same stuff I do in my training sessions and stuff, catch and shoot, game situation type stuff. So, and just watching her implement it in the game is kind of crazy. So it's like, yeah, those are some of the two players I look up to the most.
Yeah, yeah. Big shout out to Kevin Durant for sure. I mean, he was another one that wanted to put on that Argyle blue. Like I don't know if a lot of people know that or not, but he was another one. He wanted to, there's so many out there that wanted to put on that Argyle blue. So, but unfortunately he ended up he ended up being a Longhorn at Texas, but it's all good.
It's all good.
All good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as far as Breanna Stewart, what can I say? Like, I'm a New York guy. Like, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Giants fan. I'm a Yankees fan. I'm a Liberty fan. So, of course, I know about Breanna Stewart. I watched the WNBA. I watched the WNBA before it really jumped off and like it is now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the Cheryl Swoops and Dawn Staley's and all of them or whatever. Like, so, but to see where it's came from now, from where it was to now, it's incredible. I see the growth. Women's sports is really pivoted to another level, which is a beautiful thing. And that was one of the reasons why I kind of brought it in on this show, because you got a whole lot of shows out here that might talk and discuss a little bit about women's basketball, especially on the NBA side. But I don't see any podcasts that discuss the women's basketball, like on the college level. So that was something that I wanted to kind of merge with this podcast. We on here, I discuss men's basketball and women's basketball. As a matter of fact, I might need to redo my intro video, like, to be honest with you now. So, but I got to go back and do a little bit of history and maybe get some video clips and things like that for the women for sure. Or when I have women guests, just show that video.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of switch it up a little bit. Just an idea.
I see the vision.
Hey, that's what we trying to do. We trying to grow. That's all it is. We trying to grow for sure. So, yeah. So, we'll figure something out. So let me ask you this: going back to your recruitment, right? Like, was it hard? Because I'm sure being from the DMV area, I guess you could say, was it hard, like, to narrow your schools down, as far as, like, did you already know that you wanted to, like, go out of state? Because nowadays you see a lot of players that want to stay in state or stay close to home. So, like, was that decision, like, hard for you, or, like, how did that go?
So basically, like I started getting a lot of offers. Like another school that was on me, like that was on the front line, was Texas, and I was very interested in Texas. Considering and all, build a good relationship with the coaches and stuff like that. So which is from the DV. That's far away. So I gotta
Yeah.
make line up on some things. But actually, before I committed to UNC, maybe about like when me and my dad went on our first visit after I decommitted from Tennessee to the UNC. That's when I decided I want to stay close to home. UNC like a 4 hour drive from me, so that's still home. I got family in Georgia, family in Virginia. They could make it
Yeah.
close to the game. My parents could drive up there, fly up there if they want to. Just easy for them to get there to the game. I love support from my family. Like I said, I'm a big family person, so I want them to support me. Come to the game and stuff like that. So, I wouldn't say it was a hard decision, but either
Right.
way, I could maneuver myself around. I could adapt. I could adjust. Because like throughout my process, I've been traveling literally across the world, seeing a lot of stuff.
Right.
That never got to see before. Traveled to many states, so I got to see a little of everything. So it wouldn't be hard for me to go outside of the DMV area or go further away from my home. But like I said, now sitting and back thinking about it, I want that support system. Going all the way out to Texas or anywhere else could support system could be very little unless it's like the fan base, of course, but family and friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah. 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 And because I've always wondered how that goes. Like it's so, and it's always intriguing to me as far as like what goes on in that process, because I've always wanted to put on that North Carolina jersey. Always. Like I grew up as a kid. I was a fan. So, but I always wanted to play there. Of course, never got the chance to, but it's all good. Like being a fan, I'm fine with that. And now being in this space, I'm fine with that as well. Just because of the fact that I'm able to talk to you all, like and a lot of the alumni players and things like that. So, um, I've always just wondered how that goes, because once again, like you look at the Derek Dixon situation that happened with him committing to Carolina. He's if I'm not mistaken, a DC kid, but he picked Carolina, which is, of course, and like you said, 4 hours, something like that. It's
Right.
not far, but he had a lot of ties with Pitt.
Yeah.
So, which, of course, I think that might be a little bit closer for him, but hey, at the end of the day, he chose North Carolina, which we happy to have him, of course, and we can't wait till he
Right.
gets on campus as well. Yeah, actually, y'all are all coming in at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing. So, um, let me ask you this, because I asked Talia the same question. Um, what was it about Coach Banghart that stuck out to you? Because everybody has that one thing from from
Right.
from like that coach that sticks out, and it really sticks in their mind. Like what was that one thing that Coach Banghart might have said to you?
Nah, Coach Banghart, that's my dog. She's very, very genuine and she's very humble. Like me and my dad, my first visit going to UNC after I decommitted from Tennessee, we went into UNC. We were talking about everything and like what's it called? I think it was Coach Corey who pointed out on the wall, like she was like 50 most powerful people in the country or something like that. And it's just like that's she on the wall with Elon Musk, like everybody on the wall. And it's like, dang, I didn't even know that, coach. Like that's
Right.
crazy. So she's very humble. From what I've seen, like everybody gets along with coach. Like it's always good vibes even on the phone, just communicating with coach. He always up and always thinking about the future and how I could come in and impact the team and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And just always just being there for me. Even when we got back on the phone and I started building a relationship with her, like she was just so eager to get on the phone with me. Like I could feel the energy. She was very genuine and like I said, she's a family person as well. She have kids, and everybody gets along with her, so like that. So, like I said, family's a big thing for me. She took my mom and dad, like they were probably the first college my mom and dad ever like spoke to, like, got to know them and stuff like that. So that really, really stood out to me on what she did and the staff did for my family. So yeah, she's a very genuine person and she's very humble. So yeah.
Yeah. Big shout out. Big shout out to Coach Banghart.
Yes, yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been trying to get in touch with Coach Banghart to like get her on the show, because I just what she does is it's incredible. A lot of people just don't know like a lot of the things that she does behind the scenes. Um, just hearing you say that she's a genuine person, being humble, like these are things that a lot of that someone like me, I see that looking from the outside in, like, and I would got to see about trying to get her on the show because I think that it's well needed. And Coach Banghart has done a lot, and I do see a lot of big things, of course, happening for her soon in the foreseeable future, for sure, especially and within the university, for sure, and in life, but for sure within the university, like we Coach Banghart. I mean, she might have a lifetime type contract with the Tar Heels. Like, I mean,
Hey, she's been doing big things at UNC, so I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't
yeah,
be surprised. And she's always busy. She busy, but and she makes time to talk to me. She has a hectic schedule, but makes time. That's what gets me the most. Like, just caring, taking the time out of the day to just and then be eager with it as well. Have the energy to get on the phone and talk. Like that's what really stood out to me. But I'll talk to her. Get a good word in for you. So
yeah. Please do. I asked Talia a while ago, or whatever, like to see what she could do. And of course, she was like, I see what I can do. I see what I can do, Lizelle. Like,
I
for
got
sure.
you. I got you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So yeah, like I know she's very busy. I mean, for sure, because I mean she's locked in for this year,
Oh
for this
yeah,
season.
oh,
And
definitely.
by them just starting practice, this was before practice even started. Like, I was really trying to reach out to her because I knew once practice starts, then the season is right around the corner and it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be tough to try and get her. So if I don't get her throughout during the season, which I'm hoping I can work that out, then of course, I hope I can get a chance to talk with her or whatever during the off season after next season or whatever the case may be. So if Coach Banghart, if you're listening to this, uh, just so you know, I'm genuine too. I am humble too, and it would be an honor to have you on the show for sure. So maybe Nyla can get this episode to you whenever it gets released and all of that and stuff, so you can check it out. So, but yeah, big shout out to her for sure. So
Oh yeah.
Nyla, let me ask you this: what are some things that Nyla is looking to do as far as expanding her game at UNC?
Coming in and just being ready to work. To be honest, I heard the transition from high school to college. Well, it wasn't easy. Like, it's not gonna be easy, but I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to work, put the work in, be the one of the best in the country. Like, I want my name to be up there. I want everybody at UNC to love me. So just put the hard work in. I want to impact the team, no matter if I'm on the floor or on the bench, encouraging my teammates on the floor, getting buckets. I just want to, come in and do my thing and just on our off season, of course, expanding my game, getting stronger, increasing my range, getting consistent at everything I do. I could do a lot of good things in basketball. I'm very versatile with my game. But I just want to come in, expand my game, and just do my thing and just keep working until I want to go to the pros. So I trust the coaches that they will develop me to the next level, and that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan for the next 4 years. So
Yeah. And I mean, listen, top 15 out of 100. I mean, the game is already there. Like,
yeah,
I mean, you'll probably beat me on the court. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm a little bit up in age now, so I can't move like I used to no more. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, your game is remarkable. Like the just
I appreciate that.
yeah, absolutely. Like just the versatility, like you said, that you have. Just you're that's unguardable. When a person is so versatile like that, in my eyes, it's unguardable because it makes that person unpredictable. It makes that player unpredictable because now we're having so many different moves or shots to be able, attempts or availability or creating your own shots, things like that. It makes your opponent like scatterbrain because
Right.
now they don't know what you're gonna do. Like
Yeah.
it's if you got the jump shot, if you got you can drive to the basket, you can pick and pop, you can pick and roll. Like it's just so many different things. And by you having that versatility, um, it's gonna make you a dangerous player to really have to go up against. And I think a lot of teams is gonna fear you for sure. Like and I ain't gonna lie to you, Nyla. I'm gonna be honest with you now. I could be wrong, and you could correct me if I'm wrong. But you seem like you might have an edge to you. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I can pick up on things because I'm not gonna lie. I didn't pick that up with Talia. Now, the reason why I found out that Talia was like that was because of I interviewed a scouter or a recruiter or whatever out there that's in Phoenix that knows her very well. That kind of worked with her, behind the scenes and some scouting and recruitment and things like that as well. But he told me that she has that edge to her.
Mhm.
Like when she gets on the court, she's a dog on the
Yeah.
court. And I'm like, that's not the Talia that I talked to. The one that you describing, that don't sound like the Talia that I talked to
Don't
now.
sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
And listen. I might have to bring Talia back on the show and ask her about that. Like, or I got to reach out to her. I might have to text her and reach out to her. Like, yo, I didn't know you had this or whatever. But
Yeah.
listen, that is a plus. That is a big plus for a player to have. Because like I said, it leaves you unpredictable. You don't
Right.
people don't know what they're gonna go up against. And you're blessed to have those skills. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean that's big. Coach Banghart, she listen, Coach Banghart is doing her thing this year. Like in
Dang,
the
yeah. She
past, man. Every time I turn around, I'm seeing a new player, and I'm like I'll be
Yeah.
on Twitter or something, and I'm like, who is this? Like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
god! Like Coach Banghart is. Yeah.
She is.
Coach,
She really is. She really is.
yeah.
Commitment,
Yeah.
being top fours, top 10, just UNC being out there. Yeah, that's a good look for the university as well. So,
Absolutely. Like, look at Blanca. I
yep.
mean, I
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. Last year, I was not expecting Blanca to commit to UNC. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, she had all of the big schools after her, but Coach Banghart reeled her in, and now she's on the team. Like, I mean, look at yourself, top
Mm-hmm.
15. Look at Talia, top 25, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But it says a lot. It says a lot, and it's time to bring a natty. It's time to now bring a couple of natty. Like
Yep.
it's long overdue. Yeah, it's long overdue. Like it's just, yeah, we got to make something happen if
Yep.
whatever. So
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be an exciting season. So let me ask you, what are some things that Nyla is looking forward to when she comes to play at UNC, or when she gets on campus? Like, what are some things that you're excited to either participate in, or it could be some games, it could be anything. But what are some things that you're most excited about?
Most excited. I'm just most excited about just coming on campus. Just getting the whole, college thing. Like just getting the whole, just getting the opportunity to even be on at UNC. It's a hard school to get in, so just taking every opportunity and taking advantage of it. Just moving in, getting on campus, meeting new people that I probably never meet a day in my life. Just meeting them, getting along with my peers, creating a fan base, and just the most important thing, getting my academics, to be honest. I just want to, get a degree, hopefully come back to my master's or whatever, or anything. Like, I just want to just build like I said, build a family at UNC, somewhere I can come back to when I'm, older, be an alumni there, and just, be proud to be back there. So that's what I want to build. And of course, basketball, I want to, do my thing. Like I said, build a fan base, impact the team as much as I can as possible, and just, do my thing on the court. It's just, let everybody see what I can do, and just I hope everybody comes support and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm really big on and really looking forward to going to UNC.
Yeah, that's that I'm surprised there's one thing you left out, but I let's say this. I'm surprised that you did not say, because it's everybody's dream to attend this one certain game every year. It's not on the women's side though.
Yeah.
It's on the men's side. So I think you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
And I'm a little surprised that you didn't say that, but at the same time, the answers you gave, hey, I'm cool with. It's all the main one was the academics for sure. Like, education is the key.
Yeah, my dad actually, like, he's a big Duke fan. Like, he had all the Duke gear. Like, it's just crazy for him. Like, he had all the Duke gear, everything. I'm like, hey, you're gonna have to transfer over here. Like, you're gonna have to come over here. You're like, your daughter over here, like the family love it. So you don't got no choice. You just be surrounded by UNC stuff. Get some gear. You're gonna be wearing the UNC gear. I'm like, come on, just come on. Like, let's get it. But I will be looking forward to that game as well. Like that, I wouldn't say it's on like the top, because I feel like when I go to one, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I want to do this again. Like I feel like I want to do it again. But just coming in, just being a freshman, yeah, I feel like like what I said was, the top things. But I'm looking forward to that Duke versus UNC game for sure.
For sure. Like that's like I said, that's like everybody's dream to get to that game. I don't know if people understand, like, that's the biggest rivalry in sports, in all of sports. Like, you know what I'm saying? So ticket prices are through the roof.
Yeah.
Like they're through the roof. Now, I will say this. They're a lot cheaper if you go to the UNC and Duke game and at the Dean Dome in Chapel Hill.
Mm-hmm.
But if you looking to go over to Cameron and watch that game on the men's side, you're looking at about $1,000 a ticket.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. Like, and I get it because you're playing in a hot box. Like, I mean, it is what it is, whatever. So, but yeah, hey, listen, Pops, it's time.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah, like I know he's hurt right now, like, because it's like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place for sure. Because it's like now you can't be pulling for Duke and then your daughter going to UNC.
A little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking sideways, like what you doing? Like, you gonna have to get with the program.
Yeah, pops. Like, yeah. Come on over. Listen, there's plenty of room over here. Plenty of room over here. I'm curious to know, now that you said that, I'm curious to know what was his first reaction and response when you told him.
to be honest, he was pushing UNC like I was like, don't get me wrong, UNC, like I love UNC. Like UNC has been one of my top schools for a minute now, especially since like I said, opened my recruitment back up. Like that's been on my list, my top of the list since. So he was the one really pushing for it. So it's just like, okay, because like I never talked to Duke before, so it's like he was just like, yeah, like let's do it. Like this the place for it. Coach Banghart, that was the coach for me. Like I said, she built a relationship with my dad and my parents and stuff, so that made them closer. So he was like, yeah, this the place to come to. And I recently just asked, I was like, so how you feel being a Duke fan? I'm at Carolina now. He like, man, Nyla, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. He said, I don't know. I might have to be at UNC. It's gonna be hard. He's like, it's gonna be hard.
Let's see. He's just you're gonna have to give in, huh? You're gonna have to give in. Like do what's best and make your daughter proud now. Make your daughter proud.
When he get all that UNC gear, it's probably gonna be a little easier for him to transition. He gonna be like, okay, this cool right here. He gonna be like, this cool right here. Yeah. So it might be a little.
I don't know, Nyla. I don't know because okay, let's put it like this. Imagine being a UNC fan and having to put on a Duke jersey or a Duke shirt.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I don't even know how I would feel. Like, like I don't. My body would just break out in an allergic react. Like, I just don't know. Like, just even the thought makes me like nauseated and sick to my stomach. That I would have to put on a Duke shirt or Duke jersey. Like, nah, we can't. No. But we'll take Duke fans to come on over to be Tar Heel fans. Absolutely, all day long. But yeah, come on over, Pops. It's time. It's time. Like, and you got a little while. You got a little while. Enjoy yourself this season. Enjoy it. But at the end of this season, come on over. Come on over, my guy. Come on over. It's time. So, all right. So let me ask you this: what for the fans out there that don't know, like Nyla Brooks, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does Nyla like to do, like on her free time? Like, what are some hobbies for that Nyla likes to do?
So I recently just started driving, so I be like quick to get behind the wheel. I be like, let me go here, let me drive there, like let me see, like I be on my little car I want to get. You feel me? So yeah, so that's been something I've been doing recently. Sleeping is a big one. Like I love to get some rest, like just chill, look at Netflix, catch up on some shows. I'm not working out and stuff, just chilling. And then family's a big thing for me. So I'll be around my family. We recently just got a dog about a year ago. He just turned 1. Like on the 20th of September. So he just turned 1. He's been a big part of the family for a year now, and he just brought so much joy to the family. And then I like riding 4-wheelers too. Like I like riding 4-wheelers, dirt bikes and stuff like that. My brother, like he has one. Like it's him in the garage right now. Like he was riding it all summer long. Like that's what he do. That's what he like to do. He actually had a YouTube channel. He always record, go out to Baltimore. He went to Miami, I think last year, 2 years ago, to ride. So yeah, I enjoy riding 4-wheelers. And just chilling, to be honest. Like I just started, like me and my teammates just started bonding more. Like they had graduation parties and stuff like that. So go show some support with them. And like I said, just chill, So
just laid back. Yeah, kind of laid back in the chill mode. Yeah, I get it. So I'll say this. Number one, careful on the driving.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you now. That is going to change in the future. You're gonna be like, listen, I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to drive. The first thing you're gonna always say when you going out with some friends or something like that, yo, who driving? You driving? Like, you driving? Nah, hey, listen, you know what's the first excuse gonna be? I'm gonna tell you, I ain't got no gas.
Hey, nah, that gas be killing me. Nah, that gas be killing me. Like my mom drives a Lexus, so and she got a Lexus truck. So that like
Yeah.
if I want to go somewhere, I better have a gas money to get there. Like that gas money be OC
Yeah,
now.
I'm telling you, that's always gonna be the number one excuse that you go tell your friends when they be like, "Yo, who's driving?" or whatever. That's the first thing that's gonna always pop up. Oh well, I ain't got no gas, so you might have to drive tonight. Like I'm telling you, listen, I was the same way when I started driving. I was oh man, like you couldn't keep me from behind the wheel. Like
Yeah,
I wanted to go everywhere, and then as I started getting older, I was like. Nah, I don't even want to drive. Like, I don't want to drive today. Like to this day, I don't even want to drive. But I mean, of course, I got to. So
right.
I mean, it is what it is or whatever. So, and let me see, what else did you just say? Because you just said something else that stuck out to me. Not the four wheelers. It was right, but it was right before that. Oh no, what was it?
Um,
The dog? Well, I got a dog too, so I know how that is. I
okay.
mean,
What
yeah,
kind of
that's
dog?
that's.
What kind of dog?
I got a Maltese Pomeranian.
Okay.
He's a little guy, but
Yeah.
his name is Bentley. Uh, he's spoiled rotten.
Yep.
Um, he's very stubborn, very selfish. Um, he loves to play around and with everybody. He loves people,
Yeah.
but after it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I like to play and all of that. Then it's like one of those looks like, yeah, I'm done with you. I'm going on over here, whatever, mind my business.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and don't come bother me either. Like
Right.
I'm like sometimes he'll lay up on the bed with me and the wife. He'll lay up on the bed and then get mad if we got to turn over or roll over or something like that. He
Right.
gets mad at
Right.
us. Like I'm like, dude, go and get in your own bed then. Like,
Right.
what are we doing? Like, come on, man. Like, but love him to death. Love
Yep.
him to death. Like, I take him everywhere that I go. He's the king of the house.
Mhm.
Can't argue with that or whatever. So, but
Right.
yeah, it is what it is. But you just said something else. It was I don't forgot what it was. I don't forgot what it was. I can't even remember. So, but listen. Oh, is the family looking? I do have a question. Is the family now looking to be residents of or North Carolinians?
Like moving there?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so.
Listen, so I've always wanted to know this. I don't know if you can tell me or not. And this ain't really like trying to get too personal, but I've always wanted to know this, right?
Mhm.
Because like suppose, and I'm gonna just throw out an example. Suppose there's a player X lives in Arizona,
Mhm.
but then they choose Carolina. Like the family is not just gonna up and move. I wouldn't assume.
Right.
Like if their child is playing at UNC and now all of a sudden they're gonna just up and move to UNC. But then when you turn around, you see the parents at every game.
Mhm.
And then I'm looking like, did they move? Like that's always been curious to me. Like, and I don't know that everybody's situation is different, but I wouldn't think that families would just up and move because their child went to a certain school or whatever. But then, like I said, every time a game come on, they sitting right behind the bench, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what do we? What's going on here? Like, I mean, did you move? Like, I mean, that's not easy to do.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, so I mean, I just had to ask that question, like because, like I said, I don't understand it. Maybe they come and stay for a month or so, or something like that on campus. Maybe the campus got dorms or hotels or something for them to stay in, and they put them up in that or whatever while during their stay while they're here to come to the games or whatever the case may be. So, did you get a chance to go to the Dean Dome when you came?
Not yet. That's official. I actually go on my official visit in 2 weeks. I leave.
Really?
I leave on the 10th, I think, or 11th, one of the two. And then I get back the 13th. So yeah, I go on my official visit, and I'm gonna be touring there. Like I think the dorms and stuff like that. So yeah.
Franklin Street.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually already been. I've been up there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Franklin Street did.
Maybe I get more up close and personal with Franklin Street. I know they be storming after we beat Duke, so it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy when I finally experience one of them games.
Listen, enjoyed that. I before I got married, and just being a fan years and years ago or whatever, I used to be out there all the time, and it's a sight. It's a amazing sight because I mean, even when you're at home and you're watching it, and you might not go out there, but you're watching it on the news every time they play or something like that. The news actually gets the helicopter, and the helicopter is already ready and prepared because they know what it
Right.
brings, and they show that aerial view of like all of them students right there in the middle of Franklin and Columbia. Oh my God, it is it's an amazing scene, amazing scene. So yeah, you trust me, I'm sure you're gonna get the chance to enjoy that for sure when Carolina beats up on Duke. So that's a great experience. Great experience. So but yeah, so listen, Nyla, I appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you for sure
Definitely.
stopping by. You're always welcome. Always welcome. It's an open invitation. I tell everybody, I tell all my guests. So, all you got to do is hit me up like, yo, Zell, like, can I need to come. I want to come chop it up at the Zell Dome or whatever for a little bit. See what's going on, see what's on your mind. I got some things on my mind, like, things like whatever the case may be. It's always an open invitation. And like I said, this is our home away from home, and go Heels.
Yes,
Sure.
sir. Go Hills. Thank you. I appreciate you for having me as well. Like, this has been a great experience. Great talking to you, and then, hopefully more interviews in the future. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, like you know where to find me.
Oh
You know
yeah.
where to find me. You know what I'm saying? You know the Addy, like as they say. You know the Addy, like for real. Like, yeah, it is what it is. So listen, let everybody know where they can find you and everything on social.
Also follow me on Instagram, not buckets, Twitter, ball_7B. Like, post everything there, highlights, interviews, pictures, UNC. Like I said, my visit coming up, so you'll see some pictures there, videos and stuff. So just stay tuned and just follow my process. I most definitely appreciate if y'all come support me and my journey. So thank you. And thank you again for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. That's Nyla Brooks, everybody. Also known as Nye Buckets.
Yep.
That name is there for it's there for a reason. So just make sure y'all recognize that and understand what that means. That means there's a lot coming. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot coming. Got. I guess everybody knows what that means. You know what I'm saying? Listen, somebody's at the door. I don't know who it is, but I guess I need to go and probably check it out, or whatever. But we got Nyla Brooks, y'all. We appreciate her stopping by, and we're gonna chop it up again soon for sure. Like, hopefully we get Nyla on here or whatever. Maybe, of course, we'll get her on here again before she gets into the season for sure. We're gonna make it happen for sure. So yeah. Let's make it happen now for sure. And congratulations to you. And wish you the best for sure. Can't wait to
Thank-
see you. Can't wait to see you.
Thank you. I appreciate that once again. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, listen, everybody. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all already know what this is. Make sure you follow me on my socials and everything. And until the next time, I'll holla at you guys.